Hi everyone, welcome to Power Platform with Bharat. I am Bharat, a Power Platform developer with over 3 years of experience. Currently, I am building real-world business automation solution for international clients. You might have heard about Power Platform in the market because most companies are now using it to automate their business process. Don't worry if you are trying to learn Power Platform but don't know where to start or everything feels a bit confusing. This video definitely help you. I will explain everything in a very simple and practical way. So by the end, you will have a clear roadmap to get started. So let's just get into it. First, let's quickly understand what exactly is Power Platform. In simple words, it's a set of tools from Microsoft that help us to build applications, automate our tasks, and work with data without heavy coding. That means even if you're not from a hardcore coding background, you can still build a real solution. And this is exactly why it's becoming so popular in companies. Now Power Platform includes a few important tools like Power Apps, where you can build your application without heavy coding. Power Automate, where you can automate your daily tasks and workflow. Database and SharePoint, used to store and manage your data. Power BI to use analyze data and create dashboard and report. Power Virtual Agent, used to build chatbot to interact with the user automatically, and Power Pages for creating website easily, and more. I will discuss one by one. Don't worry if you feel new or confusing. I will keep everything very practical in upcoming videos. Now you might be thinking, why should I learn this? The simple answer is, it's in high demand. Many companies are using Power Platform to automate their process and build application quickly. And the best part is, you don't need to be an expert coder to get started. Alright, let me give you a simple roadmap you can follow if you are starting from zero. Just follow this step in order, don't skip ahead. First, start with Power Apps. This is where you will build actual application. Think of like this, it's any form, any approval app or any internal tools that your company use in daily. Power App can build all of that. It's what mostly drag and drop. You can place your buttons, text field or forms on a screen and add some simple logic, then your application is ready. Now in 2026, Power Apps has actually grown into 3 different ways you can build your application. First, Canvas application. This is where you can start as a beginner. You design everything yourself, full control over the layout, the looks, the feel using drag and drop. This is what we will focus on first. Then second, we will focus modern level application. These are more data focused. Instead of designing layout yourself, the application built its structure automatically on your data. It's best for complex enterprise application. We will learn this after Canvas application. Third, and this is new in 2026, Code Apps. This is for developer who wants to build using proper code, React or any modern framework, but still deploy and manage inside Power Platform. So if you already know web development, it's very exciting. You get the full flexibility of coding with governance and security of Power Platform built in automatically. And there is also something called Web Apps, which is Microsoft just launched in preview. You literally describe your application in plain English and AI builds the structure, the data screen for you. It's very early, but it's so where the platform is heading. Now as a beginner, don't confuse. Start with your Canvas application. That's the foundation. Everything else makes sense once you know that. You can connect your application multiple data sources as well, like SharePoint, Excel, Database, even external system through APIs. Your application works with real live data. And now, one more thing. Microsoft has now added Copilot directly inside Power Apps, which means you can use AI to build faster, generate screen, guide formula, even describe what you want. And Copilot suggests the logic. We will explore these upcoming videos. Once you are comfortable with Power Apps, the next step is Power Automate. Simple way you think about it, any task you do manually and repeatedly every day, Power Automate handle it automatically. For example, someone fill a leave request form. Power Automate automatically send a approval email to manager, wait for their response, update the data and send a confirmation back to the employee. All of this without anyone doing it manually. You build a flow which is basically a set of automated steps. You create it once and it's running on its own forever. There are different types of flow. I will discuss one by one later. Next, you need to understand data because every app you build needs somewhere to store information. For that, you will use multiple data sources. But for now, you will start with SharePoint and Dataverse. SharePoint is like a smart Excel sheet that lives in a cloud. It's a simple, familiar, and very easy to connect with Power Apps and Power Automate. If you are just starting out, begin here. And Dataverse is more powerful option. It's a proper database built inside Microsoft ecosystem, better for complex application, multiple table and relationships, and enterprise level solution. Most professional Power Platform projects use Dataverse. My recommendation: start with SharePoint to learn the basics. Then your app grow more complex, move to Dataverse. Don't try to learn both at the same time in the beginning. After that, Power BI. So you have built your application, you have collecting your data, but now how do you make sense all of data? How do you show your manager what's happening? How do you track performance over time? That's exactly what Power BI does. It's take your raw data from Excel, SharePoint, Dataverse, wherever and turn it into clean interactive dashboard and reports using charts, graphs, KPI filters, everything in one place. This is what business leaders looks at every single day to make decisions. And when you know how to build these dashboards, you become very valuable in any organization. Even a basic Power BI dashboard connect to your Power App data can make your solution very extremely professional. Then Power Virtual Agent. This is Microsoft tool for building chatbots. And the best part is you don't need any coding at all. Imagine your company has a chatbot that employee can message anytime, asking things like how many leaves do I have, what's the IT help desk process, or how do I raise an expensive claim. And the bot answer instantly, automatically, 24 hours a day. That's Power Virtual Agent. You define a question, the answer, and the logic, all through a simple visual builder, no code required. It's not a first thing you need to learn, but once you understand the basic Power Platform, adding a chatbot to your solution make it extremely powerful and complete. And then Power Pages. Everything we build in Power Apps in internal, meaning it's for people inside your company, your employee, your teams. But what if you need something external? A portal for customer to log in, a vendor registration website, a partner facing form. That's where Power Pages come in. Lets you build secure, branded external websites connected directly to your Dataverse data. No separate web development team needed. No extra tools. It's not where you start, but it's a very important piece of full Power Platform picture, especially for enterprise projects. And this last step, honestly, this is most important things. Don't just watch tutorials. Build something, even it's small, even it's break, even it looks terrible at first time. Just build a simple leave management system, a basic approval workflow, a contact form. That's safe to SharePoint. Anything, because the moment you start building, your learning becomes 10 times faster. You will face real errors, real problems, and figuring out is where actually learning happens. No tutorial can give you that. From my own experience, when I started with Power Platform, I used just watch tutorial one after another, and honestly, I felt like I was learning. But when I actually sat down to build something real for real client, that's when everything clicked. The mistake I made during real projects, those taught me more than hours of watching video ever did. So trust the process. Start with Power Apps, learn the basics, build something small, then keep adding Power Automate, SharePoint, Power BI, one step at a time. You don't need to be perfect to get started. You just need to get started. I will be covering each of these tools step by step in upcoming videos, keeping it simple, practical, and real. So this is the complete roadmap to get started with Power Platform. In the next video, I will start with Power Apps from scratch and guide you step by step. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing to Power Platform with Bharat. I will be sharing simple and practical tutorials. See you in the next videos.